In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with the Manage User tab here under the admin tab. So if I click into the Manage User link here, it will take me to the Manage Users. Here, the users in the system are listed. So you can see that some of them are with roles CRCC and then with BLA and there and all other different roles. You can add a add a user in this interface. So for example, if I click add user here, I'll be given a form. Let's say I'll just add a user. Let's say test. The user is test, and I'll just give a password and just have a name for the user, and we'll have a phone number, something, and a designation. Let's call him CRCC. Here, the next one is enabled. So what this means here is if a user is, there are two options. One is enabled and one is disabled. So if a user is given an enabled privilege here, then he can go ahead and log in into the system and perform his duties. If you want to restrict a certain user to log in from the system, then we can make him disabled here. This thing would be more interesting to see for an already existing user. Let's make it enabled here, and then from the user role pull down, we'll have all the 5 roles here. We can make him an admin, SLA, CRCC, BLA, DLA. Since he's a CRCC, let's make him a CRCC. At this point, you can either reset. If you click the reset, the form would change to its original form, that is empty, and you can save it if you want to save the user into the system. I'll not save it at this point, so let's just go back. So we go back, and when we click the back button, we'll end up in the Manage Users page again. Here you can also view the users. So let's say we want to view the first user here. If you click the View button, and then we'll have the information about the user. We can also edit a user. So let's say we want to edit this user. So here all the information that is saved in the system is shown about this particular user. So his name, email, phone, the things that we had added in the add user section. So let's say we want to make a change here. So I'll just add him as a CRCC in the designation section. And like I said, enabled and disabled. Now if I click disabled here for him, then Ajit Biswas will no longer be able to log into the system. And then he's a user role CRCC. I'll just go ahead and save the user, and then we'll see the changes. You can also click the reset button. If you click the reset button, and I'll show you that, if you click it, the form will return to its original state. So we just added the CRCC here, and it wasn't there earlier, so it changed to the original state. Let's click the save button here. When we click the save button, we see that the changes that I added, CRCC, is reflected here. So essentially the information that you added into the system is changed. If you click the back button in this page, it will again take you to the Manage Users page. So this is all about Manage Users, and only an administrative user can will have the capability, or will have the privilege to make changes, add user and edit user.